I've got something really exciting for you today. I actually have Jackson here. And we have created some Mistborn playing cards that we are going to reveal to you right now. These are super cool. Jackson is the creator of this series of cards. And we're going to talk to you about how these came to be, how you can get some, and show off some of these things to you so that hopefully you will want to run out and get some. So Jackson, introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name is Jackson, and I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I own a company called King's Wild Project. And we basically make stacks of paper that look awesome and tell stories that also happen to be playing cards. And before I was a playing card designer, I was an illustrator for a decade, and I have always loved story, fantasy, sci-fi, all kinds of that stuff. Grew up on Lord of the Rings, and I love telling stories, and I love telling stories through the canvas that is a playing card. And when I got the opportunity to work with Brandon in the Mistborn series, it was just jam-packed with incredible characters that we could take a normal, ordinary deck of playing cards and make it something so much more.
I was really excited when I heard we were doing this foiling, this metallic sort of thing to it. I really like kind of this, just the two-tone feel of a sketch, but it really, just a sketch by itself doesn't pop off the page. And adding this foiling to it, but these just look stunning in person.
Yeah, the allomancy part of it was a big part of it, and each suit is, you know, kind of colorized a different metal. The spades are steel, there's one that's aluminum, there's copper, and gold.
And they look really good. Like, they look even better in person. Like, when I saw all the art come through, I'm like, oh, that's going to look nice. But I didn't realize how nice it was.
Yeah, the foil is really hard to capture in pictures.
Yeah. So you came to us wanting to do this.
I did.
What made you decide you wanted to pick Mistborn? Why'd you approach us?
Well, a lot of the decks that I do create are based on either classic literature or stories, because that's, like I said, the story element is what I love and I have a passion for. And I've done a few other different types of you know stories. You know, I did a Sherlock Holmes one, and you know, I'm working on a Lord of the Rings one right now. And I honestly found you through the Stormlight Archive, and was like, all right, this is pretty amazing. And I just ate it all up. And then when we got the opportunity to do Mistborn, I was like, yes, let's go, let's do it. And I couldn't pass it up.
How did you start doing cards?
You know, I started King's Wild Project in 2013, basically as a way for me to earn some extra money to get out of debt, to move back to Texas from Los Angeles. And I put it on Kickstarter. I did my very first deck. It was called the Federal 52, and it's a deck of cards that looks like money. And it blew up, and my wife was like, you know what, you should do another deck of cards. And I basically have been doing that whole adage of, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and that was in 2013. And I've been blessed to have a crew of wonderful people that help me on my team, and we get to do exactly what I love to do, which is make stacks of paper look really cool.
So on my end, how the collaboration went is we said yes to this and then started getting this fantastic art emailed to us. Basically, every week or two, I would have a new piece to look at. Isaac and I would sit and chat about how we wanted tweaks to make it work, to feel accurate to the characters. And that was kind of our focus, was let's get it character accurate and things like that. And we counted on you to make them feel and look good, and you have done your job definitely on that.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate that. And it was a fun process to really, because I know how I am about stories and characters, and I know that your fans are that way. And it was a fun process to really do certain tweaks on certain characters just to make them just right.
So if you love Mistborn, I think you're going to love these. These are a really special and unique item that you can get, and I would encourage you to go give it a look and get yourself some Mistborn cards.